So this is our dairy software that encompasses all of the cows we own in the dairy herd, and currently I am putting in that cow that just had a calf last night this morning, recording her birth. So calving, so you put in her number, her name comes up, date of birth, no assistance, so it automatically, this is her whole history of this cow. So she's had treatments for different things, like 2 years ago, or not 2 years ago, 2024, she had a girl, so she was retained in the herd. And then last year she had a male, so her calf was sold. This year she had a male, so they'll all be sold, and the bull's name automatically comes up, because if we go back here, the computer's pretty smart and it calculates it. She was mated on the 22nd of September last year. And we know which bulls are in our herd because we record, and then they're in there for like 6 weeks with bulls and also AI. Oh, yeah. So then we just record what bulls go in at the time and then put it in, and then the computer calculates it at a approximate calving date. So she'll pop up there, and then we've got 127 cows in the dairy in milk at the moment.
Wow.
And then this just is how many days they've been in milk. So where's the first one's probably calved. So 322 days, this one. So this is probably one of the first ones that calved for the year. We have 43 dry cows, so they're left to calve for the rest of the year. And they can calve whenever. So if we go to the calendar. This is not always 100% accurate, but it's pretty good. So, as in the case of this one, it was supposed to calve on the 30th of March, but this computer's only as accurate as the data we put in. So we could have missed one of her matings, and we haven't accounted for that, and the computer might be like, oh yeah, she's meant to calve here, but she could be like 6 weeks late, so who knows. We're supposed to have one calve tomorrow. July is possible. We've got 18 left to calve in July, 5 in August, 10 in September, and 1 in December, which is very late. Then this just goes over, obviously, all of your bulls that you own. We don't own all these bulls. These are just ones we've had.
That have been registered onto your name.
Yes. This is the worst part of this program, is once you sell a bull, you can't delete it from the system, because it records all of the daughters that are in the herd, and if you delete the bull, it'll delete the daughter. Ah. So we just have to put beside it sold, so we know where we're up to. Oh, okay. That's the one fault in it. And then you could also get, this is like a universal program all around Australia and possibly the world, but you can search for AI bulls. So we don't physically own the bull, but it's like a semen, like AI in, not AI, IVF in humans. Yeah. Basically registers the bull. So if I go to the calves section, we have reared 23 calves this year, so they'll be all out the back. So we always put my dad's name first. Well, actually our stud name first.
So you put the male
name,
and
then all of these names, basically, it's how mum keeps track of the generations. Oh. So Damara's her mum's name, her grandma, all the sort of same thing. The only time we don't do it is if we buy in a cow and she hasn't. Well, all of our cows that we buy have to be registered and have papers, but they might only have a number. So mum will come up with a completely brand new name, and then that new generation will start from that name. Okay. So the likes of this Akari, I remember mum come up with that name because she liked it, and that's probably number 2. Yeah. And then hopefully in a couple of years she'll have the 3rd Akari. Ah. So it's just a way of tracking it. Yeah. Whereas these other ones are Elsie's little jerseys. Yeah. So she's called her South Warra, for Illawarra, that's her name. Whereas our stud's called Wolverston Park. And then they can detect how well the AI is holding. So if your cows come back into mating season, if you've got constant cows recycling and not getting calf, that could be a sign of something's wrong with them. So that's basically a sign to get rid of the cow. Okay. It's bad as it sounds, but it's costing you money every time you inseminate that cow.
Yeah. How much does it cost to inseminate a cow, or does it depend on the bull?
Yeah, you've got different prices of straws. The better the cow, because it all goes on. What's the name of the and it goes up to 100. So if you're either side of 100, it all factors in, and then that equates to the price of the straw. So whatever the AI companies determine, like you could have a really, really good bull that produced a lot of semen straws, and then they test their daughter's fertility, milking speed. It got all very well genetically tested. I think the most expensive one we've bought this year roughly could be $30 to $60 per straw.
Yeah, okay.
But then the more... Oh, and then you've got what they call sex semen. So you're 90% guaranteed to get a girl rather than a conventional straw, which could be like $20.
So
which
it's
is
not
really
like genetically modified, but it kind of is.
They just take out all the male.
Chromosomes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because basically a boy doesn't cost you, make you any money.
Yeah.
And it just costs you to rear and then get rid of it. And then it's better for farmers because they haven't got to worry about the male calf.
Yeah.
All right. And then, yeah, so it all depends on the other companies, what they want to charge for the straws and things. And, yes, so very interesting how they all work it. Yeah. And then this program also tracks, the antibiotics, medications, everything that we give to the cows, because a part of our dairy audit and accountability is we have to factor in where all of our drugs go. So you put in, when you buy it from the vet, because they also have to account for it if they get audited, that's penicillin. So we have to put in every time we buy a batch, the expiry, the batch number, how many mils we bought. So one bottle's 250 mils. As you can see, we have basically 2 bottles left. And then when you go to record what you've treated your cow with, so say this cow had penicillin, we'd put it in and then it would pop up. Oops, where is one with it? Oh, so see, mastitis. She was treated with mastolone, and then it'll factor and automatically take it off here. So then we can keep track of how much stock we've got and things like that.
Yeah,
so it's a very...
How did you do it without technology?
Yes, Mum had a big book. She had a big book like this big, and she used to write down all of the cows.
Go on a history record.
She did that for so many years, and it got a bit confusing. But she used to write down all the cows' numbers on the left-hand side. Then she'd have what they had, a male or a female, when they calved and when they dried off.
Yeah.
And then she'd have a book like this with all the paper physically written with, like, treatments.
Yeah.
But then Sean got sick of that and said we need to go modern, and then found this. So it does make sense because a lot more people are doing it this way. And this is actually an Australian company.
Oh.
They developed this in Shepparton, I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
So it makes a lot more sense.
It's only a few hours from here.
Yeah, and they can do everything over the phone. And the beauty of this program is you can export it to your local herd improvement company, which does all of your sales of your semen straws. They actually come and do the AI for you if you can't do it yourself, which Elsie and Mum can do it, so we don't need it, which adds to the cost. So we cut our costs that way. They also maintain our AI tank, which is full of liquid nitrogen.
Oh, is that the AI tank?
Yes,
Yeah.
so it's got lots of straws. So this basically only lives here for our breeding period, 6 weeks of the year. Otherwise, everything else goes into their massive big storage out the back. So we own this tank, but they charge a storage fee.
Okay.
For the rest of the year. So within it's multiple, as you can see, it's
Yeah, smoky.
actually cold.
Yeah, no, it's ice.
And it's got 6 different compartments. I've actually never taken this up. But as you pull one up, it like pulls out all the straws, and in it's all these different straws. So you follow the colour coordination.
Ah.
And then you know you're pulling out the right bull for the right cow.
Yeah.
Because with this, if you don't, you have to make sure you're not inbreeding your cows accidentally.
Yeah.
Because we've got a couple. So see, Ulstrom, we used to have him as a physical bull, and then he got too big for our cow, so we sent him off and got him collected for his semen. And we still have some of his, maybe the odd daughter. So you can't breed the father with a daughter because then you'll have an inbred calf, which it doesn't sound as bad, but we don't like it because we like to register our cows, and then you'll have...
so you can't register inbred cows? Oh.
Like, most people wouldn't care, but it comes up with a big genetic alert and all this, and you can't do it, but we tend to stick away. And see, Roland Lodge Emperor, he's a brown Swiss bull.
Okay.
Basically, all of our brown Swissers that we have in the herd are from descendants of him.
Okay.
So this is why we've brought other brown Swissers up here.
Yeah.
So anything with super brown Swiss,
Yeah.
they go into the brown Swissers.
Okay.
So this is why Elsie's
Devised up a program.
Yeah, so she's into it, and then everything basically crossed off,
Okay.
and then Mum's went and bought some more. So they advise Mum what she wants, where they can get them, how much it's going to be. Oh, so here you go. So Super Brown, Superstar, we've used him before. So $30 a straw,
Yeah.
and she got 6 of them.
6. Okay.
And then this one, Hilltop Acres, so he's a Frisian. She paid $55 a straw for him.
Yeah.
So obviously he's a good
A better egg.
yeah, better bull. And then Elsie's got hers in here as well. But
because she has her own cow.
yeah, she's got the jerseys.
Yes.
So you just pick up these things around because we know that's a Frisian, brown Swiss. This T-Mania Viceroy is pretty sure that's an Angus. Flag Cross Country is definitely an Angus. Oh, also the codes are here. So you pick up. So that's
the breed. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's actually a red Angus. There you go. Angus, Jersey, Frisian.
AA means Angus.
Yep. FF is Frisian. JJ is Jersey. SB is Swiss Brown, but that's just what we call it, brown Swiss, same thing.
Okay.
And then SC.
What's a JJ?
Jersey.
Ah.
So it's all coding and you just learn it along the way.
FF?
Frisian.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You need a code for the code.
Yep. And then, we've got all sorts of different stuff, basically, that goes with it.
Until next time, have a good one. Catch ya, John.